Hello from Wexford, and this week I'm going to show you how to collect, prepare and sow Arisaema seed. Now, Arisaema are wonderful woodland plants that look really exotic and they're very expensive to buy, so it makes sense to grow your own. Once Arisaema have finished flowering, the plant produces a berry, a structure of berries, and that's what you need to harvest. So we're going to go over here and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so this is the border, and here is an Arisaema plant, and these are the berries that it has produced. Now, this one isn't ripe because it's still green, and I think that's happened because it kind of sheltered under the rhododendron here and didn't get enough sun. Now, if I want to ripen this, what I can do is, I can give it a try. I can open my secateurs. I can just cut it off like that and pop it into a plastic bag. Berries always go into plastic bags and seeds into paper bags. And I can bring this in and put it on a sunny windowsill to try and ripen it indoors. Here are some ripe Arisaema seeds, and the seeds are inside these berries which contain a germination inhibitor. Now that'll need to be removed completely before sowing the seeds, and that would happen naturally in nature. The berries would rot down over winter or be eaten by animals, and then the seed passed intact through the animal's digestive system. The seed is easy enough to get out of the berries. You just give the seed a bit of a squeeze, like this, and out they pop. And there's 2 to 3 berries, or 2 to 3 seeds in each berry. Now I'm wearing gloves for this task because the pulp is actually an irritant, and I don't want to come up in a rash or anything. So give it a squeeze. Got 2 berries in that one. And this is the pulp I'm going to discard. Time-consuming job, but well worth it for all the Arisaema I'm going to get out of it. So the next step is the really messy bit, and here's where you have to clean off the seed in a little water and get rid of the remaining pulp. So it's all gone in here to the water, and sometimes the seeds float and sometimes they sink to the bottom, but you need to get them all out. Nice clean seed, and pop it in here. And okay, let's just get the final pulp off there. Okay, so once you have your seeds in here and they're perfectly cleaned, you need to leave them at room temperature to dry a little bit. And when they're completely dry, then store them in the fridge over winter. And I'd sow these in spring on heat. That's the way I always do it. And whether they're dried or they're fresh seeds, they germinate really easily and grow well. Now, because you're sowing Arisaema and you want them to produce corms, feed the little seedlings that you get with a 1/4 strength Miracle Grow or some such. And they'll grow for a little bit, and then you'll get a big surprise because all of a sudden the leaves will die down. And when they die back, a lot of people make the mistake of they think they've gone, they think they've lost them, and they chuck them on the compost. Now don't do that, because all that's happened is that your seedlings have gone dormant. And when they go dormant, keep them carefully somewhere shaded, cease watering, and wait for them to start back into growth again, probably the next spring. And with that, well, in that way, that's how you get Arisaema to grow from seed. They'll take about 2 to 4 years until the plants reach flowering size, but oh, it's a wonderful joy when they do.